Well, well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Is anybody out there? It's the season. This little reindeer elf is very, very busy, like all of you. So if anybody's out there, please pop on and say hi. I'm ready. I'm all ready here. It's not quite. Oh, it is 10 o'clock. It is 10 o'clock. Well, good morning. Happy Friday. Can you even believe this is December 16th? Yikes. Okay, we're in the final stretch here. So let's get started right away. Let me just show you what we're going to do here. Okay, so this is the final Christmas card of this season that we're going to do. Is anybody out there? My comment thing is on, but nobody's popping in. Maybe it's because you're all busy doing things. Anyway, you can go to my replay later on and take a peek, either here on Facebook or on my YouTube channel. Okay, so this is a really pretty card, different color combination, but I absolutely love it. I got some inspiration off Pinterest, and I absolutely love it. So I thought I'd show you how to make this real quick, real easy. So let me just move this aside, like here. Let me get over there and bring in the stuff that we need. Of course, now I'm going to change it. This is Pool Party. This is Pool Party paper, but I'm going to use soft sea foam. So here is soft sea foam right here, and it's already cut and scored, and now I'm just going to make sure that it's nice and crisply folded, which it is. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of the soft sea foam, which I already did, a 5 1/4 by 4, and I ran it through the whimsical tree embossing folder. I absolutely love it. And with this folder, actually, you could use either side, this side or this side. But I'm going to use this side because because I can. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take my adhesive. Gosh knows I've got tons of this snail left. Is anybody out there? I'm wondering now if this is working or not. It should be working. It says live comments. Okay, so that's that. And I've got plenty. Whoops, I need to get some adhesive. Sometimes when you have embossing folders that have a lot of texture to them, it takes a while to get the adhesive on properly. So, and this is the case with this one. But there it goes, just like that. Now I'm going to put this on equidistant like this. North, south, east, west, left, right, top, bottom. Perfect. And now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this vellum. Now this vellum, unfortunately, this vellum is all sold out. But it was beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous paper. But, you know, I'm sure we'll have vellum at another time. But I still have some for class. So if anybody's coming next week, I'll have some. Anyway, this is the iridescent embossed on the vellum, which is so beautiful. So I'm going to put this on here, and this is a little helpful hint for Carrie, my friend Carrie M from Milford. She said that she always has trouble getting vellum on because the adhesive sticks through and you can see it. So the trick to that, Carrie, is what you want to do is, in this situation, I'm going to use glue dots, and I'm going to take the glue dots and I'm going to put glue dots on spots on the vellum that won't show through. And most of the time when you're using textured vellum, you've got plenty of spaces that you can add glue dots to. And let's see, put another one here. I'm going to put one right there, and you won't see it on the other side. So let me put one more up here. Let me put one, actually I am going to put one right here like that. All right, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's plenty. So I'm going to pop this off. Whoops. There we go. There's one. Love my take your pick tool because it's so helpful for stuff like this, especially stuff like this. Or if you have thin fingernails, you can pull it off with your fingernails too. That will work. But this works very nicely. See how nicely that comes off? All right, now I'm going to put it onto the front of my card. And actually, I'm going to put it, see, I have one little glue dot right down here at the very end. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on, but I'm going to put it on the bottom because I can cover that up with my bow or my banner. So there we go, perfect. Press that on, easy. And isn't that pretty? Look at how pretty. Look at, and you can see how it takes on different color. Isn't that beautiful? Gorgeous. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a star. This is iridescent ice glimmer paper, and I'm going to use another glue dot, just one glue dot right in the center of this. Glue dots are amazingly strong. They're tiny but mighty. All right, so this I'm going to put right up here like that, in the corner like that. Let me get these little glue dots off. Sorry. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is take a piece of white cardstock, basic white cardstock, and I'm going to stamp the message from the Snowflake Wishes stamp set that says, Snowflake Wishes for a Merry Christmas. So this is what I need, and it is a photopolymer, so I will use my Pierce pad. Whoa, this Pierce pad got really interesting here. Nobody's out there today. Gosh, I hope I'm not having trouble with my, let me just see. Yeah, it says live comments. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. Okay, all right. So here we go. I'm going to add some soft sea foam to this, like this. Perfect. Lovely. And then I am going to take my little snipperinis. I know these need to be sharpened. This is a great little tool. We don't sell this, but this is a Fiskar little scissor sharpener. And you just put your scissor blades in between these two little troughs and pull it back, and voila, you have a very nice sharpened pair of snips. All right, I'm going to snip this off. And then I'm going to take this and I'm going to put some adhesive on the back. And then I'm going to put it on a piece of soft seafoam cardstock like this. And I'm just going to make sure, you know what, this is the end I want. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure it has a little bit of mat around it, a little bit on each side. Then I'm going to take my little trimmer, trim this out, and I'm a little nervous that nobody's responding here. I'm thinking people would be with me this morning since it's such a yucky rainy day here in my neck of the woods, but maybe you're out doing shopping or whatever. And there we go for that. Oh, this is a little tiny bit crooked, so I'm going to put it back in. There are no mistakes, you know. We don't have mistakes in Stampin' Up. Not at all. I'm going to just bring this over just a smidgeola, like this. There we go. Much better, thank you very much. Be careful with your little blades here. This one, I'm going to trim this off a little bit too, just a tiny little bit. These blades are wicked sharp. They have the ability to send you to an emergency room. If you're not careful. But we're careful, because we're careful. All right, and then, you know what? There's a little trim here that just need a little tiny trim over here. Just a little trim. There we go, perfect. Now I'm going to add some dimensionals to this. Regular size dimensionals, like such. And then I'm going to pop this off, pop the little paper off, and I'm going to bring this in. And I'm going to put it right down here, just like this. Let's see if I got that. Whoops, just move it over just a tiny little bit. Okay, like that. Then, it's not done yet, almost. Now I'm going to take my ribbon, and today I'm going to use my bow maker. I don't hardly ever use my bow maker on camera, but I'm going to do it because I love it. It's this bow maker. You can get them on Amazon. You can, lots of demonstrators make them up anyway. But it's this little tool that's got pegs in it, and the pegs determine how big your ribbon is going to be. So I'm going to use the two middle ones. And I always like to work from the spool because that way I save ribbon. So what you do is you take your ribbon, and I'm going to put it down through around the top, the middle two pegs. I'm going to wrap this ribbon on top of itself. Then I'm going to bring it underneath, and I'm going to bring it underneath through the back and bring it forward. And when I bring it forward, then I'm just going to tie a knot like such. just a knot like this. And I'm going to pull it tightly like this. And then I'm going to pull it off, and voila, folks, there's my little bow. So I'm going to trim this edge off, trim this edge off, and I'm done with that. Look at how cute that is. And for this, I'm going to use glue dots because I love glue dots. Now, what did I do with my glue dots? They just disappeared. What the heck? They were right in front of me. Anybody see them? Where did they go? Did I drop them? Oh, for heaven's sakes. Let's get another package here. Here we go. I got some more glue dots. I have plenty of glue dots. I have enough glue dots for a lot of projects. All right, so I'm going to put some glue dots, probably 2. One there, and one more, like this. And now I'm going to pop that off and pop this off. And I'm going to bring my little bow in. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to plant it right on those glue dots, just like that. Ta-da! And there is the outside of the card. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. I think it's so pretty. Now, I'm not finished. Of course, I'm not finished. So the inside of the card has to be decorated as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this star image, and this is also from that snowflake set, and I'm going to stamp it in the lower right-hand corner like that. And then I'm going to take my envelope, and I'm going to do the same thing with my envelope on the lower right-hand corner. But I'm also going to add these snowflakes, the smaller snowflakes, like this. For some reason, I can't see anybody's comments today. You know, those elves, I'm telling you. All right, I'm going to do the envelope flap, too. There, oops, I made a little error here. So we're going to just fix that up, folks. We're going to add more snowflakes, and you'll never even know that it was a little persnickety situation, right? See, you can't tell. Let me open that up a little bit more. So I can just, there we go. Put tons of snowflakes on. You can have green snowflakes. You can have purple cows. You can have green snowflakes. You can have soft sea snowflakes. Soft sea foam snowflakes. And, oh, wait a minute, I got to put the message on the inside, too. I want this message to say, may your season sparkle. So, let me take this and bring this back in. And, there we go. May your season sparkle. You know what? Look what happened. There is a little bit of ink on my finger. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, there. There are no mistakes, my friend, none. All right, so that's that. Let me add a little bit of adhesive to this, and let's get this on the inside of our card. And then, oh, there we go. Oh, I must have a little catch here. I do have a little catch. See how that catches? Sometimes you get a little glob of adhesive right there, and it causes the thread, the width of the adhesive not to be so thick. So there we go. We fixed that. Not a problem. There we go. Okay, now let's put this on the inside of this card, and just like that. Can you hear my Christmas music? It's a yucky rainy day here, but a perfect day to spend down in my studio. There we go. There it is. There is the envelope. There is the card, and in soft seafoam and the inside. And here is the one in Pool Party. So there we go. These are the cards that we're going to do next week. By the way, I'm only having class on Monday of next week because, let's go. Let me see. There. Here's Rudolph, the elf. you like my glasses? I like my glasses. So anyway, yeah, next week I can only do class on Monday. I can't do it on Tuesday morning, but I can do it on Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock. So starting at 2 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon, I will be available. Monday at 4 p.m. and Tuesday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, so now I have a few other things to tell you about. First of all, you should be getting in the mail catalogs. The new mini catalog from January to January to April, and then the celebration catalog too, as well, from January to February. Lots of fun things in here, folks, so you should be getting that. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you about is, because we are at the very end of this season, I have some things that I am going to offer that I will do for you, and only because I've got extras of these things. So let me bring this in and show you. Wait a minute, let me bring that over. Okay, so I have a few extra calendars left for 2023, desktop calendars, which I think is stinking cute. So if anybody wants these, I'm willing to make them for you, since you probably don't have a lot of time left on your busy schedule. So if you want any desktop calendars, I have desktop calendars that I am willing to sell. I'll sell them for $6 each, all made already. You can either pick them up, or if necessary, I could send them to you, so your postage would be a little extra. Also, I have, unfortunately, I went crazy buying these candy canes, so I still have a lot of candy canes left that I would love to make these little ornaments for. So if anybody wants these are going to be $3 each, and I will get them to you, or you can come and pick them up. Just let me know the quantity. The same is true with this cute little box. Look at how adorable this is. I don't know if you can see, but we embossed the box with the snowflake embossing folder. It's adorable. See that? How cute is that? And inside there is a Reese's Pieces or a peppermint patty candy and a little candy cane. And of course there's a little silver bell here. Look at how cute that is. These would make great favors, placeholders, whatever. You know how I feel about all of these things. They're so darn cute. So anyway, that's the story. Whoops, wait a minute. So that's the story, my friends. Now, I think I told you about the mini catalogs coming out. I told you about what we're going to be doing next week. These two cards, beautiful. I love them. I love them. I think they're so pretty. I love the colors. I love the fact that it's vellum. It's beautiful. And the cute little bow. So that's that, my friends. And yeah, and so if you need desktop calendars, favors, whatever, let me know. Please let me know. Again, repeat. Monday at 4 o'clock class, and then Tuesday at 2 in the afternoon, okay? That's the story. All right? So I hope you have a great weekend. I know you're very, very busy, and I will see you next Friday. It won't be Christmas. We're not doing Christmas anymore. All done with Christmas. But I will see you next Friday at 10 o'clock. Have a great weekend. Be peaceful. Enjoy.